Welcome to channel. In this channel, I talk about my CRPTO UK personal finance experiences that come with living between India and the UK. All my videos are for educational purposes only, and today's video is no different. If you've got any money at all sitting on BitMEX, you need to pay close attention right now. This is the exchange that literally invented 100x leverage perpetual trading, and it's permanently closing its doors after an 11-year run. Here are the 4 real reasons why. On July 23rd, 2026, BitMEX officially announced its closure and halted all new account registrations. On August 26th, 2026, strict risk limits kick in. You can only reduce or close existing trades, no new positions. Finally, on September 23rd, 2026, at 4 a.m. UTC, the exchange shuts down for good. Anything still open at that moment gets force closed automatically, and here's the part that should move you to act today. If you leave funds on the platform after that September closure, BitMEX will charge you $50 a month or 1% of your holdings annually, whichever is higher. That fee can increase with notice. Go check your account. So why is a business with the assets to cover every dollar it owes shutting down? To understand that, we need to look at 4 things: compliance failures, lost market share, decentralized rivals, and a leadership overhaul. Reason 1: compliance failures. For years, BitMEX operated with an alarming lack of oversight, no working anti-money laundering program, no real customer identification process, and not a single suspicious activity report filed between 2015 and 2020. That culminated in a $100 million fine from the CFTC and FinCEN in 2021, and the 3 founders pleading guilty to Bank Secrecy Act violations. Here's the twist. In March 2025, Trump pardoned the 3 founders, a 4th former executive, and the corporate entity itself. The people were legally cleared, but the years BitMEX spent fighting in courtrooms instead of building trust with regulators and banks, that damage was already done. Reason 2, and maybe the most tragic irony in this whole story: BitMEX invented the single most successful product in crypto and then let everyone else run away with it. Back in 2016, BitMEX created the perpetual swap, a futures contract with no expiry date up to 100x leverage. By 2019, they held around 57% of the global market and were processing over $1 trillion a year in trades. Today, that number is about 4%. Binance copied the format and now holds 63%. Reason 3: BitMEX got squeezed from 2 directions at once. Centralized rivals like Binance and OKX ate the everyday retail volume. At the same time, decentralized platforms like Hyperliquid pulled in the power users who wanted the same high leverage without trusting a company to hold their funds. Hyperliquid alone now holds close to 30% of that on-chain space. Reason 4: the final domino. BitMEX had been quietly looking for a buyer since February 2025, hoping to sell for $1 billion. That search ran over a year with no buyer. Then in June 2026, the CEO, CFO, and head of growth all stepped down at the same time. With no sale on the table and no leadership left, the board made the call to close. Here's what's genuinely rare though. This isn't an insolvency story. Over 11 years, BitMEX never lost a single dollar of customer funds to a hack. Their proof of reserves shows assets comfortably exceed liabilities. They're paying everyone out and walking away clean. And the 100x perpetual swap they invented lives on, copied across the entire industry. The real lesson here goes beyond BitMEX. Not your keys, not your coins. If your money is sitting on any exchange, you're relying entirely on that company's decisions, its legal standing, and its timeline. Even a fully solvent 11-year veteran can decide tomorrow that it's done. So tell me, which exchange are you using right now? Binance, Coinbase, Bybit, or have you already made the jump to decentralized platforms? Drop a comment below and let's talk about where this market goes next.